Hello, guys. Things have changed since our last upload.
It's been like 6 months.
It's been 6 months. I'm bald. Parker, no longer bald.
By the way, they were never uploaded.
Yes, they were.
They'll be uploaded today.
On a secret account.
Secret account? Yeah.
Find the secret account. I'll send you a picture of my taint.
So, you want to talk about what you've been up to?
Well, I got out of the mental hospital today, and I met a very lovely, lovely woman. She was around 60 years old, I estimate, and her name was Anna. And I believe she was my guardian angel. What's been up with you, Parker?
I turned 18. I'm wearing a different shirt now.
That shirt that Parker was wearing? My shirt. I still haven't gotten it back, and it's been 6 months.
When you put it like that, it does seem like a lot of time. We swapped hair lengths.
Yeah, my hair was longer, but now it's shorter.
Yeah, my hair was shorter, and now it's longer. I don't really know how that works.
Yeah, it's probably like something about like, you know, like I was
Global.
gonna talk about breastfeeding again. It's probably something about like
we love
your ovaries.
We got really into breastfeeding.
Yeah, like not in like a weird way, but like in like a baby way. You know, like we had kids. You know what I mean?
Not with each other. Though.
Yeah, no, not like that, but like separately with different women. Like my penis. Well, it's complicated because like me and my relationship with my bitch, you know, we got like a 50-50 relationship. She does 50% of the breastfeeding, like and I do 50% of the breastfeeding. And so, even though I am biologically male, I gotta put in the effort.
I don't have any kids. She's lying to you.
Parker's lying on the podcast.
She's a pathological liar.
Yo. Reference.
So, yeah, you know, she's going to college in like a month, and then
no, don't tell them that. Sometimes I pet Parker while they're asleep.
It's not true.
You don't know that you're asleep. No, like you're asleep. You don't know.
I sleep
like sometimes
I sleep like, and you would know that if you were really doing that.
Like when you're asleep, I go up to you and I go like. Sorry, my bad. I was just demonstrating for the camera. You just jack off. Oh man.
I feel like a lot has changed. I
graduated high school. I'm an adult now. No, we're both adults. We hired a prostitute a few days ago. Yeah. That's actually...
Because it's legal now. That we're 18.
Yeah, and so that's actually what happened. That's why I went to the mental hospital. Because I fell in love with the hooker, and she did not love me, because apparently that's a no-no in the business, I hear. They don't like when you do that.
I got a new typewriter. It says Smith Corona Silent.
His birthday
I can talk
happened.
about that more and more. Yep, yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, that's what happens when you turn 18 usually. There's a birthday.
Yeah, I mean, and it's like another way.
I've been writing a lot of poems. I have this note. I've started carrying a tiny notebook
everywhere. What does it say, Parker? Things that make me cry out in agony, then run into the street and tear off my skin. Isn't that just so beautiful?
You want to open a random page and read it?
Mm-hmm. There's nothing on that page. Okay. Things to consume. This is a list. Flesh, meat, food, flesh. This list, flesh. This list for media. This one confuses me a little bit because it says the same thing 3 times. And it also uses synonyms for that thing twice.
Well, flesh and meat are different. Every meat is edible, not every flesh is supposed to be.
They're synonyms, though, to me. To a guy like me,
to meat.
Flesh is meat, meat is flesh, God is war, love is peace. Crime is punishment.
Pride is prejudice. Sense is sensibility.
The collected poems are of Emily Dickinson.
Sappho. Sapphic. I got
The
new
Stranger
glasses.
is Albert Camus.
No.
Guys, I took a crazy amount of stool softeners earlier today because I haven't pooped in a week.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, what's that about?
that'll do it to you.
This chick always got problems with their shit.
That's kind of true. Sometimes I do it too much. Sometimes I do it not enough.
Sometimes you think you have hemorrhoids.
And you don't.
You have chlamydia.
BV,
6 months later.
And trick. And a yeast infection. 6 months later, you
Can't poop.
do you think it's
That's
like
what happens.
you know it's like when people get COVID and then they
it's like
can't
snake
breathe
eating
forever.
Snake.
Drake eating Drake. Oh wait,
Dude,
guys,
whoa,
idea.
whoa.
So it's a human centipede, but it's 3 Drakes. That'll get you thinking.
Sorry, I'm thinking like crazy right now. Call me the thinker the way that I'm thinking.
Hell yeah.
I broke my phone last week. I've been sending a lot of emails.
I also broke my phone very recently.
Yeah, but you got a new phone the next freaking day.
My mother was going to Panama.
Yep.
Wait, I got something to show you guys. So you guys know Joseph from the hit movie 50 Shades of Grey?
Yeah, so by the way, Joseph is a... I'll explain. Joseph is a character from 50 Shades of Grey, which you'll only know if you've watched the director's cut, because they cut him out of the final cut of the movie, you know, the one that we all watched and jacked
He
off
talks
to
a little bit
collectively.
like this.
I'm Joseph.
Yeah, so he helps out with all of their...
Okay.
He helps out with all of their escapades, and, you know, he cleans up after them when they're fucking, and he
Fucking and
sets up
sucking, too.
and sucking, and he cleans up all the toys. Towards the middle of the movie, he dies in an awful plane crash. It's
He
terrible.
actually said this.
Oh no, the plane is coming towards our plane.
So yeah, so that's what happened to Joseph, and then in the very final scene, you can see they forgot to edit this out when what's her name?
I think it's
Amnesia. When Amnesia, at the end of the movie, when Amnesia is crying, you can see in her eyes that she's crying about the loss of a good friend, Joseph. That's why they're so sad at the end
Finish
for
me
no fucking
off,
reason.
will ya?
So yeah, so we made a soundboard with all of his famous lines, you know, just recorded straight from the director's cut.
so that we could remember him in our hearts, you know?
Yeah, yeah.
Because, like, the loss of Joseph for me was like losing a son.
Likewise.
He was actually my son.
Like, you can't just lie.
Can't do this with you anymore.
No.